everybody, it is Kayla here. So I apologize in advance if we get any weird like sunbeams coming through because the sun is out today, which is awesome, but it might get a little funky. So I had a request to do my skincare routine, which is something that for some reason I never have thought about sharing with you guys. But I guess if you'd like to see it, then here it is. So I'm just gonna go through some of the products that I use, and I don't have any like company or routine of products that I stick to religiously. I'm kind of constantly testing different products out, but some of the ones I'm gonna show you here are just sort of what's working for me now. So because some of this stuff doesn't have packaging anymore, I will try and find it and insert like a picture of what it does look like in store. And then if I can find these things online, I'll put the links in the description below. But basically, what I use daily to cleanse my face morning and night is just this face bar. It's again, can't really remember which face bar it is, but I know it's from a company called Sage, and I believe all of their stuff, I don't know if it's all vegan. I know this is vegan, but it is cruelty free. They also have like a huge range of essential oils and diffusers and all that sort of stuff, but this is a face bar. I have had this for like, I want to say a year and a half. Maybe even longer. I didn't use it a ton at first, but then like throughout Spain, this is awesome because you can travel with it. It's not liquid, so you can pack it in whatever, but basically I just get a little water in my hand, and then I just rub the soap bar in my hand, then I put the soap bar away, and then I just add a little bit more water to both hands, and I just like massage it all over my face and then rinse it off. It doesn't leave any like residue on your face. It honestly just makes you feel very cleansed. So that is what I use for a cleanser, and it's actually the only cleanser that I have or use. Now, the next part of my skincare routine, I would say that I do this every other day. So every other day or maybe every 3 days, but I exfoliate my skin, which is very important, but you don't want to over exfoliate. So I recommend that you go out and see if you can find a skin exfoliator that you really like. The one I'm using is actually, I got this years ago, and you guys, I just noticed this, it expired in 2013, which is disgusting. And I have no idea, it's not like a natural product of any sort. I got it from somewhere, but basically it's just like, there's not even enough in there, like I'm almost out of it, but it's just little beads, and I use that to exfoliate my face. So you can find a product that's like better than this, but has some scrubbing beads in it, and then I just do that, like I said, every 2 days or every 3 days. Or this is another product from Sage, and it just looks like this. It is their little exfoliating face sponge. So it's recommended that you replace these every like 3 months, but I had my first one for like the entire 9 months that I was in Spain. And it slowly starts to lose its color and stuff, and that's when you know that it's kind of like time to be replaced. But they have like a few. There's like a seaweed one, and like I know that there's like a charcoal one, but these are really nice. So it's like super small, but you basically just hold it under running water and let it like absorb all the water. And then this is awesome if you want to exfoliate while you cleanse, and you can just rub the sponge on the bar and then just rub it all over your face, and it exfoliates very nicely. I think these are also compostable, so it's not wasteful, and super natural, obviously vegan, and yeah, this is awesome. So another thing that I do, I would say once a week, sometimes twice a week if I feel my skin needs it, but typically just one time a week, I will do a face mask of some sort. I just ran out of these ones, but I had picked them up at like Marshall's in the States or something like that. But if you can find any that are like natural, that would be really good. This one was just a rejuvenating collagen mask, and it looked like this. But basically this one, it's paraben free, no mineral oil, no laureth sulfate, no artificial colors, no animal testing, and yeah, they are cruelty free. So anyways, those were nice. So these were like one of the sheet ones that you just put on your skin for like 15 or 20 minutes. So I did really like those. And then another product I have, I got this for Christmas a few years ago, and to be honest, I need to look into the Body Shop a bit more. I don't know if all of their things are cruelty free, and this product here doesn't have a cruelty free sign on it, so I'm not entirely sure. But honestly, it's one of those things, like, you can throw out everything you have, or you can kind of like use them up, finish them, or like donate them or something. But yeah, I got this like a few years ago. It's not expired yet, I don't think. But it's basically just a charcoal body clay mask, and it looks like this. It's kind of gross, but it's essentially just like charcoal clay. This product is meant for your body, not your face. It actually says on it, like, don't put it on your face in case of contact with eyes. But this is the only charcoal product thingy that I have, or like yeah, charcoal body clay thing. But I put this on my face, obviously being wary of my eyes, but it works well, and I use it as a detoxifying kind of mask. But again, I would recommend you go out and find one. I would say that this one is natural-ish, but again, I would recommend doing your research and maybe finding a brand or a product that maybe is meant for your face and yeah, is cruelty-free and more natural. But that being said, I do use a face mask about once a week. Then in terms of toners, I also have a Body Shop one that I'm trying to use up right now, but I don't want to show that just because, to be honest, it's not really my favorite. I'm just trying to like use it up, and again, I don't know if it's cruelty free or not. But the one that I really like, I use this every night before I go to bed. So after I cleanse my face, and if I do a scrub or face mask, I'll cleanse my face, and then I put on this Rose Water and Herb facial toner. This one is vegan friendly. It's excellent for acne and makeup removal, and this is actually a handmade like local company product. It looks like this, and so there's not a ton of toner left in there because I like this a lot and I use this before bed every night. But basically the ingredients are like distilled water, rose petals, chamomile, comfrey, peppermint, witch hazel, oils of geranium rose and sandalwood, and germaben 2. So it's certified 100% natural ingredients. It's GMO, fair trade, no gluten, nut, soy, aluminum, or parabens. This product is awesome. And again, I'll put a link to this below if I can find the company. I bought it at like a kind of like a farmer's market when I was in the States, but I'm sure that you could order it online. But I basically use this toner before bed every night. So I am a person with pretty oily skin, actually. So I don't typically moisturize during the day, just because if I moisturize, then I get looking extra greasy and I don't need that. But before bed, I always put a lot of oil on my face. It's really good for just keeping your skin moisturized, obviously. I found this at Winners, and Winners is actually one of my favorite places to find skincare products because it is cheaper, and they actually carry a ton of vegan and cruelty-free products, and especially because it's a better price. But I have been using this Province Beauty Rebalance Active Facial Oil, Argan and Jojoba, I think, or jojoba, I think it's jojoba oil. It looks like this. As you can see, it was $10 and I really like it, but it is vegan and cruelty free. vegan, cruelty-free, and I just put like a drop here, here, and here of the oil, and I just massage it into my skin, obviously after my toner and the cleanser before that, and I just, yeah, put the oil on my skin. I used to try and do coconut oil on my skin, but it actually makes me kind of break out a bit putting coconut oil. I think it's just maybe too thick. I don't really know, but for some reason the coconut oil just wasn't great on my face. I use coconut oil on my body, which I find is better, but on my face, I think maybe a lighter oil like this one works really well. But again, it's kind of just up to finding what works for your skin, because everybody's skin is so different. And even with me, like, I find over like 6 months my skincare routine can really change up, just because I'll find products that work better and some that don't, and kind of just the collaboration of all of it on your skin might work well together, might not. But at the moment, this is everything I use, and so far it's working pretty good for me, except I am running out of a lot of these products, so I need to start like slowly figuring out what else is gonna work, because I do actually have a like skin condition, but it's called perioral dermatitis, and you can't see it so much now because I did put some concealer on it, but I have like a lot of, they're kind of like acne spots, but they're not filled with anything. They're just like bumps all over kind of like your mouth area and your nose. It's really similar to eczema, and it's extremely difficult to get rid of. Most people, when they cut gluten out, get rid of it, but I don't have a ton of gluten, so I'm not sure what it is now. But basically, if you have this, you can be really sensitive to like skincare products and stuff, which is what happened. I bought another moisturizer, just a sample size, thankfully, but I bought it the other day, and my dermatitis just broke out really bad. So anyways, if I find some other products that I find or I feel are really natural and great for lots of people's skin, I will definitely share them. But I hope you like this video, and please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.